Hi there, Gemini. This is Joy with Joy of the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Subscribers, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you click that subscribe button as well as ring the bell out beside it, and they'll be sure to notify you anytime I post new videos. Also, if you like the content that we provide here at Joy of the World, be sure to give us a big thumbs up and share with your loved ones. So, Gemini, how you been? Got some energy oracle here. We're going to get a crown for your spread. Let's give a driving theme for Gemini this week of what is going on. What is going on with Gemini? All right, coming on down. It's a little topsy-turvy going on here. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. I feel like there's some doubt and unbelief going on. You're not too sure of what is about to happen. Okay, let's dive in and see what that's about. I'm going to get... If it's two, I'll take them. If not, okay. Nope, it's three. All right, so back into the stash, and here we go. Give me two for Gemini, please. These are the Divine Animal Oracle cards. One. We're going to go right there. Okay. This is like a repeating theme going on. These sharks have been showing up. People are awakening to their purpose. Maybe it's because we're in the solar season, right, of Leo. The sun is shining. Summer's the time when everything begins to abound, and it has to do with your purpose. But this is you being like out of sorts, out of season. And I don't feel them quite this way. We're going to make them face each other, okay? Because remember, there was some topsy-turvy here energy coming in, not because it's Metatron. Metatron is crystal clear. And along with sandalfly can penetrate any round like that. But the way it came in let me know there was topsy-turvy energy going on with you guys. So that's why I rearranged these. They were out of sorts, and it perfectly makes sense now. But see, there's some negative energy trying to make its way to push you back. To push back your forward motion. All right, let's get a little credit card on that. What is this about with the shark? Can you give us some more clarity here? What this negativity is trying to push forward and push Gemini back to where you came from. Is that the, okay. I feel like it's the bottom one. Unseen forces, that's for sure. Get cozy. Okay. So this is the way it comes in, get cozy, but it came in inverted, and it's let me know you're slightly uncomfortable with what these came in together, unseen forces. And that's what you're feeling the pushback from, because here it's not just a shark, right? It's the energetic movings, mullings about in the deep, really telling you to state that you're safer down there, but look at you, okay? You're not a mermaid. You're a human here down underneath the water because you can see the bubbles. You're still breathing air. So you have to hold your breath to go down this deep dive. And that is costly and taxing to your energy, but definitely you're telling me to your mindset. So maybe it's a bit of that oxygen deprivation that is causing you to be uncomfortable with these unseen forces. The fact that life is ready to step through for you in power, purity, and strength with crystal clear clarity, which is good because that's very much what Metatron's about. As you can see, Metatron is dancing in the stars. It has to do with dreams awakening. Let's see. Tell us a little bit more about the horse here. This pure perfection, this dream. Pot of gold. Need I say more? The heavens are raining down, and it's physical. That's why it's gold. So it's kind of like pentacles. It's physical, it's tangible. It has to do with like earth magic of you can touch it, taste it, feel it, smell it, pass it through your body, experience it, hear it. It's being able to engage in your senses, your sensuality, your pleasure centers. So discomfort, pleasure. Which do you choose? I can see why the energy stays topsy-turvy, because if it's topsy-turvy, it says make the right choice in order to have pleasure, make the right choice in order to have pleasure. But what I believe Metatron has called me in here for, who is one of my top guides that works with me, along with Sandalfun, They're twins. Is to let you know this discomfort that you're experiencing, you have been experiencing. It's the unlovely and the unlikely that you've been living in, and you've just stayed there, like you're committed to it, is somehow making a difference, like seeing it out for the long haul is kind of what you're saying, but that's not what they're asking you to do. There's no merit in this. There's no future, is what they're saying. So this door has opened up, and this is a divine door. This isn't just something that you push through. This is like your spirit self coming to save you and saying, I'm coming to extract you from that land, from that repetitive nonsense, is what I hear them saying. It's almost like when the nothing was devouring the land in the never-ending story. A way was being made through the boy who was the reader. So that what's being made for the way is pleasure. Pleasure to come in, pleasure, support, friendship, community, divine reason. Okay, I want to stop there. Let's find out, well, but this is dancing in my face. Let's find out a bit about this divine reason. Okay, what could seem more reasonable than love? Now, at the moment, it seems quite unreasonable, because especially if you've been living out this pattern, this unnatural, stressful situation, of course, there wasn't room for this, for the angel of love, for personal reflection, for being able to, like this pot of gold. It's almost like that's what she's holding here, your heart, that it's like wafting up, and it's filling the senses, and it's uncting you and calling you forward. Into what? Into what, angel of love? What are you calling Gemini into? I know, I see you there. Let's see. Strength, new beginnings, plus growth and change, humility, service, and firm principles. Firm principles. Not letting things push you down and hold you back anymore and push you back. You're gonna push back on the pushback. You're like, that's making me uncomfortable. Get out of my grill. You know, you can step off and walk away. You can sever ties. Okay, so I remember in your last reading there was that energy, that person, that whatever, that was really kind of soul-sucking on you, and now you're ready to push back, and not on that person or that energy, but in your power and your strength, in your ability to adapt, grow, and change, and to have the power of choice, the power to start new and fresh, and to walk away from things that no longer serve you. Interesting. So we're going to wait. We need to get a little more circulation on that. So what was the question, huh? Let's find out. Let's take a peek at the answers. If you ever dabbled in algebra, sometimes it was one side or the other of the equal sign that you got to begin with. So apparently we're starting with the answer here. The answer of the question we had yet to ask was, the journey is carrying you forward into the magic. Look at this. The journey. There's a surprise between those thighs. I don't know what that is. We could, angel of love. I was seeing definitely her crowning chakra here is the red, right? So having to do with your power, your strength, your permission, right? Your pot of gold. Because to me, that's just right beneath the sacral chakra. Well, actually, it's inhabiting both. That's why they're showing you standing on your own 2 feet. Inside and out. And not because of the skirt, but like X-ray vision. You're getting depth perception. You're being able to see beyond the seeable and to know beyond the knowable. Okay, so Metatron is activated now. That's fantastic. So with this one, this is underneath the angel of love is what they're letting me know. This journey of being willing to tap in and unleash the lower chakras is bringing in the magic. The magic by your permission of the magician, right? The magician's the one who says abracadabra. The magician is the one who waves the wand, who dances between the energies, right? Who creates the synergy. Hidden worlds. Look, this is another, look, it's within the skirt. Just like here, because there was a time that men and women wore skirts, right? They were way more comfortable and freeing on the lower realms, allowing the energy to circulate. There's a whole world hidden there. Power, magic, dreams. It's like the sacral chakra is a bowl of stars, is what I see here. and you're awakening them, and you're bringing them up to your consciousness, to your conscious mind, to your power of choice. Your power of choice. What's a star but a dream, and a dream's a new beginning. Plus growth and change. Change from what? Change from this bullying. Change from people sucking off your energy and sapping your life. Change from ignorance dominating your day and your way so that you think things keep having to play out to your discomfort. The Geminis, that's what you're here for. You'll never meet your soulmate. You won't be walking with a light crowd. You're always the elder, the one making the sacrifice, the one who stretches and exhausts themselves because people are so charismatically drawn to you. But this, I mean, look at this energy. Let's revisit it for a second. What your powerful spirit has been ushering in, coming through this door, because see, this horse is not even perturbed by the power of that shark, of that deep fear, trying to blunt it and give some trauma and push it out. It's like, because the power of Metatron is here activating and warming up this energy. Look at the serenity here. Look at the serenity in all three of the characters, because they're all the same character. They're all you, and this is almost the energy that comes from beneath here, from beneath the skirt. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm feeling really drawn to the Antique and Ami Tarot. Let's get a couple of cards for Gemini about this journey in the magic. Thank you. And apparently we're supposed to look at the bottom of the deck. Okay. It's going to be off to the side. So, that deep, dark-seated fear is, of course, the Lovers. Look. Discovering what's inside of your heart, it's long-lasting. That's why it's been easier to suppress it, because the fear has been, if it comes out and makes its way to your conscious mind, and you delve in and imbibe in such delicious pleasures, and this isn't just sex and sexuality, it's the companionship, the comrade, the other pillar of the Gemini, right? Your cohort, your partner, all that good stuff. It is long lasting, but it's like, I don't know if they can handle all this, all that I deal with, all that I think about. I can't always connect and put it into words. I don't know if I could share all that. That's some of the deep fear going on here. But, you know, carnations have to do with a flower of joy. They were the original flower of love. Love didn't originally contain thorns like the rose. And carnations, when you get the ones that grow naturally, they have a spicy fragrance, like clove. It's very perky. That's the best way to say it. Perky love. You got some perky love. Gemini. Interesting. And they'll have access to your heart. And that's a little scary for you. That perturbs you, right? And that's why you were bumping this horse, trying to keep the power out, which is your permission, right? Your authority, your ability to choose and allow your dreams to come from the submerged state up to the conscious state, right? To bring it up to the conscious state and bring it out and bring it forward. Actually, they're looking like this, right? So the horse is bringing in the Empress, the abundance, flourishing. Look at the lungs filling your chest. And the lungs, what they do is they feed oxygen to the heart, which gives strength and power to the blood to circulate through your body, to animate it and to bring it to life. And that's the scary part, because you're like, all my vulnerable parts will be exposed, and I've lost my head. If I fall in love, I might just lose my mind and not know how to do all this. If I truly connect, what am I going to do about that? And I think that's why you tell us to look at this bottom card. Let's see, it's the Four of Elixirs. Yeah. So, when you lose your head, it's like an unhealthy intoxication. And it's not like punch drunk love kind of thing. It's more the power of the forget-me-not, of that it wounds you deeply and it's hard to move on from. How do you begin again when you don't have a head? If you don't have a head, how do you know when to step away from something that's not good? So basically the shark energy is churning up a lot of how, if, what for, all the darkness, the depths, the unknown. Okay, let's step in a cosmic for a moment and give us a little clarity and some, shall I say, reassurance on this Empress and the Four of Elixirs. Clarity, that means precision. Let's get two more. Let's see if that's it. Okay, that's it. Now, as we see, they're falling down, so they're wanting to remain hidden. That doesn't make sense, because I do believe you want to know this power. It's over here. It came out so easily, so effortlessly, and flowing forth and arriving, where this is hidden under the depths. It's something that, like a spider, it kind of just wants to scurry out of sight, out of view, and go unnoticed, which is why this one shows up Four of Cups. So how do we clarify the Four of Cups and the Empress? Oh, with the Four of Cups. What have we got here? Feeling blue, feeling down, depressed. Okay, so it's more than feeling blue. It's more than not being able to forget those things. It's having to find it within yourself to forgive what has occurred in the past. But your horse, look. Your horse is over here waiting. You've turned your back on your power and your strength. Your permission, give yourself permission to enjoy again, because what I see hidden on this face is a smile. It's beginning to smile. But it's almost like living out the pattern of behavior that seems to be expected after a breakup. But it is very heavy and dark and deep, because it's not in line with you. Gemini are created for life partners, not just their lover, but also their friend group. It's almost like you have two spouses, right? You're married to your friend group, which often you say, well, that'll be just fine with me, because people that I date or that I connect with don't understand that. But it is possible, or else you wouldn't be hiding a smile. You actually seem quite relaxed when you look closely at this. And there's a decanter of wine over there waiting, so it says, fill the cups, fill my cup. It is possible to find someone who understands you and gets you. So let's dive in here to see what these other two cards are to deal with the Empress and the double Four of Cups we've got going on. We got the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. It kind of makes me sick in my stomach looking at this Five of Pentacles. It's like a juxtaposed energy. Somehow they're saying grovel. But groveling is like begging for mercy, and but there's another hidden smile. Now look, I don't know why, but apparently they've sent me here to tell you it doesn't have to be like this. I know this is the way movies and stories and storylines and life and other people experience it, but you don't have to. You're stronger than others. You're clearer than others. You have this perception of, like, you can manifest and see here on earth, but also you have the other part of yourself being able to look down from up above and being a twin. You're never truly alone. And that's your star power. That's your star power. There's a secret hidden in this. Can you see this one in the foreground? That there's a serenity on the face, a bit of an acceptance that things may be this way for others, but that's not truly how it penetrates to your depths, and you don't have to behave as such. And I'm not saying that you're acting or pretending, because you're most certainly not. But you're playing out what you've seen shown to you through your life up to this point. But yourself brought forth this energy into these cards. Y'all bring forth this reading. I'm just simply the hands to move them and the mouth to speak it. That it's okay to move on, and move on so easily, and to move on quickly. For if anyone, you know life is short. And not that it's to be shortened in any way. It's often like you'll get involved in dangerous energies just to mix things up a bit, because life can seem so mundane around you. But inside there's harmony, there's peace. Same as this. That depression, but look at the look on the face. I don't know if y'all can see it through the camera, but it's really just an acceptance that life has its cycles. Life has those endings and those new beginnings. And you're really quick to get on with the new beginnings. So hey, more power to you. Give yourself permission to be that, to be adventurous about the new journey, to be able to embrace the magic that comes from connecting and the ability to move on rather quickly. You know, it's not anybody's business how you live. It's not their business how that works for you or how it's easy for you. Because just as they may have other things that are easy for them that are a challenge for you. Right? So we should all really just celebrate what makes each of us us in our strengths and also in our growth and challenge capacities. But that's what brings in, it's funny this is called the Hermit, but this time it is strongly resonating as the star. Gemini, this is like you showing up as the star. The ability to reflect in the deep places because you're already fully connected all the time. You're able to endure the drought and the rain. The drought and the monsoon is kind of what you're saying. And you flourish and blossom in it. Because you are high up above and ascended. You have power, you have radiance, you have intelligence, you have connection. You got diamonds on the sole of your shoes, Gemini. So walk it out, step it out. Just like I see the shimmer catching my eye back here. Be the star. Be the star of your life, the star of your show. Don't be relegated to these false energies that aren't true to you. Allow yourself to move on. That's okay. That's great. Yay you, Gemini. So you know what? The horse just says, I'm not even muss nor fluff about this. I don't see that shark. I don't know what you're talking about. So that energy of yours, your ability to just keep moving on, your purity, clarity, and power, your assurance, your self-assurance, give yourself permission to move on. Don't be blue. Look at all this rosy color coming in. This is the lower chakra. It is the place of shaking and waking your dreams, of living a life of pleasure, of enjoyment, of satisfaction, of peace. I like it. All right, Gemini, I'm excited for you. Perfect. I love you.